We're going to see one example of using doubling core element to describe web pages. And typically, when you use DC core element to describe a web page, it's the metadata elements are embedded in the HTML code. This is OCLC's website. Looking at this website, we don't see any metadata here because metadata is in the source code. So if we view page source, what we notice here is inside HTML head tag, there is a list of the meta tag. Meta tag is a place for a webmaster to include metadata. This metadata describing the current web page. So in this case, it's OCLC's homepage. So we look at this, what we see here, DC title describes the title of this homepage, OCLC Global Gateway, and DC title alternative have no value, so the content is 0. This type of encoding is HTML metadata encoding. What we notice here, you have name to specify the element name, and content would be the element value. So we also notice this web page is described to use the legacy DC namespace. Some of those elements are no longer valid. So you will need to check the official DC Terms website in order to determine what are the valid element that should be used now, because the standard has evolved over time in the past more than 10 years. So not many web pages use DC in a nice format like this. So you probably should check some other websites to see if they used any of the DC metadata element. So to summarize, we talked about this is an example showing metadata is embedded in the original document. This set of head metadata describes the information included in the current page. And this DC is a legacy namespace. We'll look at DC terms more in just a moment.